Right, and welcome back to another Kuma Style review. I'm TJ Duckett, and what we're reviewing tonight is Toy World's TW-01 Grind Rod. Alright, this is their homage to the classic Throttlebot roll bar. So what we're going to do is get started here with the out of the box section, where we take a look at the box. Alright, on the front, see-through cover. I like the cool gradient and stuff like that on the Grind Rod letters. It also has a link to their site, which is neat. There's some, it's like graph lines, which are faded throughout, which is pretty cool. On the top, graph lines, Toy World, in a more beveled font. Okay. On the bottom, they actually have a preview for their next one here, TW-TO2. And that is Aurora. So look forward to getting that in hand and reviewing it too. Alright. On this side, we have a back shot of them. The Toy World letters. On the back, we have both an alt mode and a robot mode pose right there. Right, and on the other side, we have the back side of the Jeep. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. And even inside the box, you can see it's a damn good homage to the actual G1 Throttlebot toy. And now we'll go ahead and take a look at what's in the box. Alright, and taking a look at the alt mode here, you can see it is a very real-world styled Jeep brand Jeep, even though it's not licensed or anything like that. So, taking a look at it from all sides. Okay. It has see-through windows here, so they're not they have reflective windows, not see-through. I apologize. Alright. Okay. And this thing is pretty much devoid of any robot kibble, from what you'd see. Of course, there is some on the bottom here, but it's folded up pretty well. Not gonna lie, it looks good. Okay, so let's get this guy transformed into robot mode. Spare tire and all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get him transformed into his robot mode. Okay, so we're gonna start by taking the spare tire back here off. Okay, pulling this front part out, it's supposed to. So let me make sure I'm doing this correctly here. Get some separation and all that good stuff. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright, get those separated first. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. And getting that folded in here. Okay. So, and then we are taking this front part and folding it up. Okay. Steer on the legs. Okay. So there's a lever here. If you can see that it just folds up and everything pegs into place, which is nice. It's good engineering on their part for that. Okay, so now we've got feet for him to stand on. From here we can take this hood. We should be able to flip this back. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Separate some stuff to give us some room. And alright, this is not wanting to cooperate. Alright, so here's the deal with this part. Okay, kind of tricky, and I'll show you from the side. This is actually a lip right here, and you have to take this flat part here and pull that over. So, don't try to just flip it back, but see, once you flip it back, like that, you can take the whole thing and go back. It'll go back like it's supposed to. As I totally just unpeg it from the hinge. But yeah. See, there you go. Alright. So now we can take these back wheels, flip them back, like so. Alright. Now we've got a head here that we can flip up. Okay. As well as a complete body piece here that we can also flip up. So let's do that. Okay. And you can pretty much see where this is going. With the arms, make sure those are still flipped back. Oops. And one thing I forgot to do, let me flip this back down, is get the hood here flipped down. So remember to do that. Alright, and now I'm just flipping that in. It's very tight, and that's why this peg part keeps coming off the hinge, but I'd rather have it tight than extremely loose or, you know, not movable at all. Alright. These are just very tight. Alright. So now we've got the wheels flipped back. Okay. We're getting the arms flipped out now. Okay. See how those go. Alright. And we're just getting everything turned around now. So these extremely hard okay. And there we go. Make sure his shoulders are flipped upwards. Okay. And there we have grind rod. Alright, so you can see them from all sides. And these actually peg into each other. So there you go. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have to unpeg them before I did that. Now, to transform his weapon. Alright, get him out of the way there. And these two ends of the tire, they just flip out. Okay. Okay, boom. And we can peg that into either hand. And these tight pegs. Everything about this toy is just tight. So I'm actually going to leave that alone for the time being. And we'll take a look at the figure itself. Alright, now taking a look at the figure. Aesthetic wise, he's definitely awesome. I mean, taking a look at the face here, it's really accurate to the toy. Alright, just taking a look at him from all angles. Zoom out a bit here. They do a good job with the kibble and everything like that as well. And I do like how this pegs together. That just looks nice. A very complete back. Okay. Now let's take a look at how tall he measures. He's approximately 5 1/4. So smaller size of the deluxe scaling. And since he was a throttle bot, that makes complete sense. Alright, now taking a look at the figure itself. Head's not on a ball joint, but it does have side movement. Okay. Shoulders are on ball joints here. He definitely has bicep swivel, which is awesome. Alright. Good bend at the elbow. Really tight, though. Jeez. And his shoulders, they do turn, or his wrists turn. Jeez. Waist articulation. Ball jointed thighs. Okay, definitely has thigh swivel. Full bend at the knees, which I do enjoy. Alright. And he has some playroom in terms of forward and back with the feet, but there is no actual, swivel or anything like that to him. So that's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's like the one piece of articulation he's missing. And the feet are actually wide enough to where it's okay, but of course, it always could be better. All right, with that ankle swivel. All right, so trying to peg this gosh darn gun on. I mean, it just is not wanting to work with me. I do not like it one bit whatsoever. Yeah, that's a hard sell. I get it now. His wrist just has to be completely straight because there's a bit of a dip here. So, and that's the only way to have it flat enough for the gun to rest on. Okay? So, alright, just looking at him in a cool pose. See, and this is where I wish he had the ankle swivel for sure. But even taking a look at him, he does hold up. Alright, so final thoughts on this guy. Grind Rod is definitely a worthwhile purchase to me. It's very accurate to the figure. I wish they would have went with the original darker green that they had shown, but even the light green is nice, Both modes are impressive in terms of aesthetic and even playability and stuff like that. This articulation is really good, like I said, minus the ankle rocking. He's awesome in terms of his articulation. I was thrown off at first, but I am okay with the fact that he does have the one open hand and one closed hand as seen there. It just bothers me, I prefer closed fist because of, just fight poses and stuff like that, being able to punch with both hands and whatnot. It's just less limits. And the weapon's creative too. I like characters that have accessories that are, few but good. And this one has one gun, which is really nice. So, I mean, it's just one of those things that makes sense. I love the easy storage for it and stuff. Overall, the engineering that went into this is really good. It's $60 for a 5¼ inch figure with articulation like this and the engineering behind it. Yeah, definitely worth your purchase. And the fact that it does actually have a foot mode, because apparently the last in this series of ThrottleBots is going to come with pieces to make them all into a combiner. So excited to see that too. Anyways, this is TJ Duckett with Toy World's TW-01 Grind Rod, which is their homage to the G1 Transformer toy roll bar. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.